Hi guys, welcome back. I trust you guys have missed me. I hope I have missed you. Anyway, today I thought I'd do a romance reading. I haven't done one of those in a while. What I have is an interactive romance reading, okay? So you would have to pick A, B, or C, 1, 2, or 3, as usual. And I have different cards that I have pulled for each pile. And I'm going to add some tarot to it as well. Okay, the messages I got for the reading while I was shuffling and cutting the cards. First one was ignite your fire. It's time you get all fired up about your romantic life. Now, if you are in a relationship, things may have gotten a little warm between you and your partner. Time, takes a toll with family, responsibilities, work, and everything that we've got going on in our lives. Our health sometimes can change our feelings or the interactions that we have with our romantic partners. So at this time, we're being asked to please ignite your fire again. Your reason for living, your fire, your inspiration, what makes you happy. Take trips, get off by yourselves. If you are single, it's time to get out there and start not looking, but making yourself available for others to see you. They say don't look, because sometimes what you find is not what you need in your life. Just make yourself available so that your vibration can match that of someone else that may be looking for you at the same time. They say that what you're looking for is also looking for you. But if you stay at home all of the time or only go out when you're at work, then it's going to be hard for that person to find you unless they go to your specific job. But if you just get out a little more, maybe frequent different areas where people get together, parks or outdoors where more than one person is gathered, that way you have more chances to meet someone new. Believe me, if you're supposed to meet someone in a park, that person's going to walk right up to you and say, hey, what time is it? Or hey, how you doing? Can I walk with you? You never know. Anything could happen at any time. If spirit has someone in mind for you and you're in the right place at the right time, you're going to pull yourselves together like a magnet. So gravity, magnetism, whatever you call it, will take its toll, and it'll just take over from there naturally. Okay, the other things, relinquish control. We also have to relinquish control sometimes as to what we want, what we're asking the universe, because sometimes what we want isn't the best thing for us, or the type of person that we want to attract may not be the same thing that spirit has in mind for us. Because as we age, as we learn, as we grow, our tastes change, or at least they should, because we mature more, and perhaps the same type that we used to date when we were younger, or the same type that attracts us, may not be what is in the cards per se for us at this time. So relinquish control of how you're going to meet this person, when, what they're going to look like, who they're going to be, how much money they're going to have. Because some people, they really detail everything. Oh, I want them to make this much money, I want them to drive this type of a car, I want them to have a home, or whatever it is that you ask for. You need to forget all that and let go and let God, or let the universe, whatever you want to call it, magnetize you to the right person at the right time. Just make yourself available and raise your vibration. Become that you want to attract, so that it comes to you quicker and easier. Okay, you need to show a little self-respect for yourself as well. Don't desire someone that is already in a relationship, or desire to have someone back from the past, because if they became the past, there's a reason for that. Sometimes people think that they've learned or they've changed, and when they come back, it actually is worse. So if you've already ended a relationship with someone, don't try to get back with that person, because things are going to be the same, if not worse. Sometimes it's hard for us to change. Once we get back in that relationship, all those old memories, or the reasons we left or they left, all start flooding back, and then it'll ruin it. Usually when we end the relationship, there's nothing there left for growth. So it's time for that person and you to move on to the next person, to the next enlightenment, to the next step in their evolution, spiritual evolution. So it's time that you grow and you meet up with a new person, if there is a new person. If not, just go within and develop your relationship with spirit, and eventually someone will come, either a very good friend or another romantic relationship. It doesn't matter. As we age, things are going to change, and there's always the next lifetime. So don't put any worry or fear into it, so that the best comes to you as soon as possible. We need to have more courage as we move forward, to take steps forward, to not be afraid that the same old thing that happened before is going to happen again, or the same thing that's happening to you now in a relationship is going to be repeated. If you leave that person, you're going to run into the same thing. No, you grow. If you don't want the same thing, it shouldn't happen again. So be strong, be courageous. If you're single, don't be afraid that the same thing is going to come along again, that you're going to attract the same type of person. You have grown, even if it's just a little bit. We all grow little bits at a time. We don't become, enlightened all overnight. It happens very slowly. We need to pay attention to our dreams. We need to pay attention to our intuition. We need to work on ourselves and become that we want to attract, which it sounds really easy, but it isn't. It isn't, not by a long shot. But we need to be strong, and we need to focus on happiness. What brings us happiness? What do you really want to attract, into your life? What makes you happy? That's what you want to attract. That's what you need to focus on. Expansion and spiritual evolution. That's another thing that we need to work on. Expanding our evolution, our spiritual evolution. We need to become more enlightened, raise our vibration, tighten our connection with the divine, or strengthen it, make it more clear so you can understand the messages that are coming to you. Work on your intuition. While you're working on yourself and you're busy day to day, someone will come to you, because when the time comes and you're in need of that other person to either support you, be with you, whatever, the romantic person that you made a contract with, the time is now, it'll come no matter what you're doing. You don't have to really be focusing on that, but you do need to make yourself available. You need to go out of your home so they can find you. They may come knock on your door, but that's the rare exception, and you may wait a lot longer for that to happen, but it does happen. It has happened. I've seen it. So I know that it can. But whatever it is, just follow your intuition. If you are looking for a relationship, if you are in a relationship, in order to strengthen it, you still have to do a lot of internal work. They have to do their internal work. If you have issues, you can always overcome them. You need to be more patient, and you need to have strength. And always, again, focus on happiness. What brings you both happiness? What pulls you together? What will ignite your passion for each other again? It's important. Change. Change sometimes is very fearful, but that is how we grow, and change is always in the cards for all of us. So you need to know that change sometimes brings freedom. Freedom of the fear, freedom of things that held you back, freedom of things that made your life impossible with this other person, maybe those things are left behind so that you're free to love each other again. Or perhaps sometimes it's time to let go of the partner you're with so that you can grow a bit more, and then eventually find another partner, or another partner finds you as you move forward. Always be truthful to yourself and how you actually feel inside. What is your personal truth? Are you happy with your relationship? Do you want a relationship? Why do you want a relationship? Be truthful. Because as you become enlightened and you're honest with yourself, it brings freedom. It brings freedom of attachments, of codependency, of things that no longer serve you, of relationships that are not good for you, so that you can move forward and be happier. That is, the ultimate thing. Happy with your path forward, with your relationship. It's not like perfect, but happy, peaceful, something that you can deal with, that you want to come home to every single day. What makes you happy. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so a card that came out while I was shuffling, hidden realms. There are hidden realms that we do not see, but we're interacting with them, and a lot of it is when we're sleeping, when we're dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams. A lot of answers come through that. And if you're meant to be a leader or healer, it will show you in your dreams. You will be healing. You will be involved in things like that. So you need to pay attention, because Spirit is trying to communicate with you during your sleep time. So create conscious awareness of who you are, where you're going, your connection to the divine, and pay attention to your dreams, to signs, to omens, to messages that come from nature itself every time you step outside. Birds are talking, the clouds are moving, the wind is whispering things into your ear. You need to pay attention to everything, to all of the hidden realms that are surrounding us at all times. For those of you that are single, it is safe for you to love at this time. Do not be afraid. If someone comes into your life, open up. There could actually be someone watching you, someone that wants to have a relationship with you, but you're so busy in your day-to-day that you don't realize it, that you haven't noticed it yet. But you need to notice so that perhaps that person is perfect for you. They're not going to be your ideal type either, okay? They're going to be a little bit different, but as you get to know that person, you may find that that person is perfect for you. So be aware of that. For some of you that are getting to know someone and you're not really sure what's going on with that person, there is something better in the cards for you, per se, or in the future for you. So just leave yourself open. Give yourself some time to get to know this person. Go out with them. Don't get too engaged with that. Don't say yes immediately. Don't go to bed with them yet. That's a big thing there. Do not mix your energy with that person in that way yet. There's something better, and you need to trust. Trust in divine intervention. Trust that the right timing, the right person, the right situation is coming. That is if you are single. If you are in a relationship and you've been having issues, then trust. Trust that things will either get better or they will end, one way or the other. You know, there is something better. There may be another person that's better for you, so you just need to believe. For some of you, it's time to spend some time alone. Get to know who you truly are now. You're a bit older, you've changed a bit, you've gone through a lot of experiences, you have a lot of issues that you need to get rid of. You need to spend some time alone to know if perhaps you need a doctor that can help you. Is your health optimal? Do you need to eat better foods? Do you need to lose weight? Do you need to gain weight? I mean, for all of us, it's different, but we need to spend some time alone in order to be able to figure out what we need. The moon is also very important. Get to know the phases of the moon and how it affects you on an everyday. Because on every day we are affected by the moon, by the planets, by the movements of everything. We just don't realize it, but yes, they do. They do have a pull and tug and push in all of us. So we need to get familiar with that, especially the moon, because we are so connected to the moon. And every time it does its changes and it moves around, it has effects on our personality, and we need to figure out what that is so that we can combat it, you know, so we can learn to use it as well to our benefit. All right, if you picked pile A, the Lenormand card is a letter. Some of you are going to be receiving a message, whether it's written, whether it's an email, whether it's a text message, whether it's something that you overhear or read or see in a book that's going to become very important to you as you move forward in your romantic life. This surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend who wrote, "If the words portend a stormy sky, saddening will soon much intensify." So if it's bad news or sad news, it's going to intensify the way that you feel. So be aware that the letter could be good news or bad news. We're hoping for good news. Abundance. The next card is all about abundance. An abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of happiness. You need to tap into it because this letter that's coming is going to be good news. And it could be from a friend that wants to get to know you, somebody that's been watching you perhaps and wants to date you or go out with you. If you're already in a relationship, this letter could portend to a new job, a raise, messages, a place to go visit, somewhere to go out with your partner. So keep an open mind. It's time for you to temper your criticism as well. Perhaps you're being overly critical with yourself or with those around you, or the way that you judge other people. You need to be careful because criticism and judgment will come right back to you. If you do it to others, they'll do it to you. So just be careful, you know. You're being too critical about your body, the way that you act, perhaps people at work, or I don't know, the way that you feel about your partner, or if you don't have a partner, you think that there's something wrong with you while you haven't been able to attract a partner. You're just being overly critical, and usually it's about the self. So be careful to stop doing that, okay? Or you need to stop doing that. Be careful how you think about yourself. There's going to be someone that comes into your life that's from a past life. This could be a family member, this could be a friend, or it could be a romantic partner if you are single. This person is on its way. This could be the letter that you receive. It could be from someone that you've known in a past lifetime. Okay, it could be a past lover. It could be someone from the past, which we already spoke about that. So it's up to you whether you want to allow someone back into your life, if you've waited for them, if they've actually grown. This could be a male or a female. I'm not trying to make this gender specific, so if I say males or whatever, I don't really mean it. I mean, it could be anything. Same sex, different sex, whatever you want. Whatever it is you're into. I'm not judgmental. I'm just saying, this person that's coming into your life is from a past life. There could be karma associated with this particular person. It could be someone that you've longed for, that you've waited to see, but they never showed up. It's past life influence. It could be karmic, and you need to move on. If you are in a relationship, the person that you're with is from a past life, and there could be some karmic issues that you're working through. They're not easy, but they're also not impossible to work through them. What it is like a wheel. You keep going over the same shit over and over and over and over from life to life to life. So at some point you need to break that. You need to forgive yourself, forgive them, change the way that the repetitious cycle from one life to another is happening if it's karmic. If it's not, you're with someone from a past life that loves you very much. You need to enjoy them. Cherish them while they're with you, because in the next lifetime you're going to meet again. And if you create bad karma in this one, guess what? In the next one you're going to have to work through it again. So if it's something that you're bringing from a past life, you need to work on that now. And it won't be easy, but like I said, it's not impossible. And yes, if you're thinking about going out with someone, or you just met someone and you're wondering, is this my soulmate? Should I give this person a chance? Your answer is yes. They're saying right now, this is a past life relationship. You need to stop being so darn critical about yourself and about the other people around you. This person is going to write you a letter or speak to you in some way that you're really going to love. It's going to bring a lot of abundance into your life. You need to be aware of that. There are two paths ahead, sacred divinity. So you may have a choice between that person and someone else, or that person and being alone, or whatever, but you need to, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know, but sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead of you. So you may have two choices, and one of them is going to pull you more than the other because of the past life interaction. The other one might be someone that you don't have any karma with. One might be a karmic relationship, and the other one might be a twin flame, or just a regular soulmate relationship without the karmic, which is a bigger pull. Usually the karmic relationships have a very, very difficult pull to them, and it's hard to dismiss them. But you do have two paths. Sacred feminine. You need to see what affects you the best. Which way will make you the happiest or bring you the most abundance. That is the way that you need to choose. Eight of Wands. You're going to receive a lot of messages very quickly. This relationship may move very, very quickly if it's somebody new. If you are in a relationship already, you're going to start moving forward very quickly. If you've been stuck in a place where you seem like you weren't getting along with them, everything seems to move fast. You have the Lover's card right behind that one. So it's choices that you're going to need to make, and you're going to have to make them fast because the energy is moving very, very quickly. For some of you, it's an Emperor, there's an Aries, there's a fire sign. For others, it's going to be more towards a Gemini because of the Lover's card, or air. So fire and air are going to figure prominently in the choices that you are going to make. Be sure you have a clear thought about that, which way you're going to go. Let me pull one more card. Temperance, again, a fire sign. So a Sagittarius may also figure prominently in your life as you move forward during this next month. This reading is for a month. So hopefully within the month you'll be able to make your choices. Remember to be tempered about your choices. Have patience with yourself. Don't be overcritical. And blend your thoughts. Make sure that you know what you're doing. This is an alchemy card, one that turns water into wine, or per se, it's the motion of blending your emotions along with your physical movement forward in life, that you understand that you need to be patient with yourself and you need to move slowly so that you don't make the wrong decision. And you have a big choice that you're going to make. Because of a few cards, you got several of them that are major arcana. Okay. So the tempering of your emotions and the tempering of your movements forward, because you have an important choice that you need to make that will bring stability into your life with the Emperor. Things may move very quickly or may want to push you to move quickly, but don't do it. Take your time. Take your time making the choice. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed that. On to B, or number 2. Your first card is the Tower. A lone tower stands confident and secure. So you're pretty secure about your home life, where you are, but you're also isolating yourself in a tower. You also spend too much time alone, so you're too isolated perhaps in order to get out and spend time, or healthy time, outdoors, which you need to. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. So you can't keep yourself hidden in a tower, trying to hide away from situations that may occur if you go out or mingle with other people or have other people see you. You can't stay there forever. Yes, it is very protective, but you need to get out more. Perhaps you're being too isolated. You're spending too much time either just at work and going home, and it's not good. It's not healthy. So they're asking you to get out. There are blessings coming your way. You deserve them. You have worked hard and you deserve the blessings, but you also need to go outdoors, because it is a blessing to go outdoors. Smell the flowers. Listen to the birds. Spend time in nature, because that is where your blessings are going to come from. Relinquish control. Relinquish control. Let the universe guide you. Don't try to, again, control everything. Stay untouched. Keep yourself hidden away. No, no, no. That's not healthy. It's time to let go and let God. Listen to your intuition. If it says go out, go to a park, go here, it's guiding you to go and do things. Get out more. Meet people. If you are in a relationship, you're holding on too tightly to that person. You need to let go a little bit so that they have freedom. Otherwise, you're going to lose that person. That's the way that it works. We get together in relationships to share time with another soul. It's not for us to control everything that they do, because the minute you try doing that is the minute they start to pull away and eventually break away. You will, or they will, because the relationship just becomes severed. So it's time to let go, let God. Spend as much time as you can with your partner. And other than that, you need to lead your own life as well, because you have your own spiritual growth to do. If you're single, it's time to just relinquish the control that you have. Either you're afraid of relationships, you don't want to meet anyone, you're looking at the wrong person. It's time to just let go. If you're in the same-sex relationship, or you like the same sex and you haven't opened up to the people yet, it's time to do so. Let people know who you are, because that could be that as well. Maybe you're hanging on too closely to your secrets, and the secrets eventually come out anyway. So it's time to get out and be more open and share more time with others. The Spirit is asking you to go out, because outside is where you're going to meet your blessings. Birth of creation, potential growth. There is potential growth in you and the things that you're doing at this time, but it can grow even more. So you need to spend time outdoors. You need to open up to other people, and don't be so secluded. Again, let go of control issues. You're hanging on to something that is not healthy, okay? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So allow things to happen the way that they're supposed to. You can't hang on to something too tightly, to a thought, to a desire. You have to open up, because for some reason you're closing yourself up and things aren't coming your way like they should. Open up a little bit more. Again, wow, this is all about letting go. Look, and I shuffled these cards and put them down. I never saw them. Let go, let go. Relinquish control. 3 cards from 3 different decks in the same pile of letting go. So there's something, whoever it picked to be, that you're hanging on to so tightly that it can make you sick. Okay, you've already isolated yourself in several ways, and you need to stop doing that. That's really bad for you, period. Your blessings, there's blessings that are coming your way, but you need to relinquish control of the things that you're trying to hang on to. Secrets, your home, whatever it is, there's something you're holding on to and it's unhealthy. Let it go so that your blessings can come to you now. Birth of creation. There's something new that's coming your way. You're birthing something new. Let go so that it can actually happen. There's potential growth in what you're doing, okay? But you need to let go a little bit more so that the other thoughts that are supposed to come in do. You're probably blocking something from spirit. Let's see what the cards in there. You want to shuffle. Six of Pentacles and Three of Swords. You're blocking some type of abundance or help from other people is what it is. You're blocking. With sorrow, fears, the Hermit and the Four of Cups. So you're dissatisfied with what you have managed to manifest, and you're spending a lot of time alone, and it's not helping you. Your isolation is really hurting you at this time. You need to spend more time doing things outdoors. The Emperor, working on your stability as well. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is differences of opinions with the people around you. And Judgment, the rebirth of something, or something that comes back to you. It can be an Aries or a fire sign that you have differences of opinions with, and you have the Judgment card that says that you're either judging yourself too harshly, you're judging them too harshly, or something that comes back around to revisit you. Something that's been dead and gone that comes back. Judgment card. You're hearing a calling of something that you need to do, and you're holding on so tightly that you don't want to do it. Okay, you're fighting yourself or the universe because you don't want to do it, and it's something to do with your stability, with your life, the building blocks of your life. The Emperor, the leadership in doing something new, the birth of personal growth of a creation that you're doing. Okay, and it could be a relationship. Maybe there's an Emperor, there's somebody that wants to come into your life, and you just keep fighting it off. You don't want it. It could be a female or a male. It doesn't matter. I'm not making any judgments. You are. With the Judgment card. Two of Pentacles. You have two ways that you can go, or perhaps even two people that are trying to come into your life, but you're fighting them off. You really don't want anything to do with them. And here's the Magician card. The Magician card says, yes, you can manifest the things that you want. You can manifest a bigger business, a better business, just in a different way. You need to let go of control issues so that you can finally manifest the things that you want into your life. And since this is a romance reading, I'm thinking you can manifest a romantic partner. And it's already out there. I think you may even already have met the person. You just don't realize it. You need to let go of control issues so that you can open up to who you truly are and how you truly feel about it. And allow that person in. Alright. Onwards and upwards. On to C. For those of you that chose the last stack, let's see what it is. Tree. The tree with its roots that reaches down. The tree is very healthy. So this is about your health, and it's about your stability. Being strong as a tree. One tree from earth is best to see, it springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the current, your goal is near. So if you've been having issues with your health is going to improve. Keep at it. Don't give up. Because you have good genes. Okay? And it's coming from your genes. Seven of Cups. You may be under an illusion of something. Maybe there's a treatment that you're taking that is not good for you. You need to look into a different one. You may be under the illusion that you are being healthy, that you're taking care of yourself, but maybe there's something that you're missing. You may need to see or talk to a doctor, a nutritionist, someone that can help you. Please do look into your health. Make sure that everything is copacetic. At this time, if you are looking for a partner, they're asking you to be still, like the beautiful swan. Someone is going to be attracted right to you. There's nothing that you need to do in order to meet this person. Stillness. You're being asked to just be still. Go within and check for your health. Make sure that you're working on yourself. Okay? Awaken your vulnerability. Awaken your vulnerability. You need to become more vulnerable. Perhaps you've been too rigid, again, keeping yourself isolated. You're not vulnerable enough to those around you. Maybe you seem to be too stern, or you're not interested, disinterested in them. So become more vulnerable to others. Let them see your soft side. This is whether you're a female or a male. You can be a male and look too stern, and the females kind of get afraid of you because they think, oh no, he's going to be too strict, he's too mean, whatever. You know, it's an energy that you're putting out there, a vibration. The vibration of vulnerability is soft. It's feminine. It's inviting, you know. So you become a little bit more inviting in your stillness of the beautiful self that you are, and you're going to attract some very important mates. Eternal union, new love is forming. Now, tell me that isn't a beautiful card. Become more vulnerable so that you open up to a partner that's going to be equivalent to someone, what they call a twin flame, someone very important in your life that's been coming on from hundreds of years, looking and searching and waiting for you. Eternal union, new love is forming. So there's a new love that's forming, and it's very much in its infancy at this time. It could just be in your dreams at this time, in spirit and not yet materialized, but it could also already be materializing. You're already touching the heart of someone, and it's being brought on by spirit. So this is a very important union. You need to open up a little bit more. Again, you're already beautiful to someone that's already watching you. You don't have to do anything, just become more vulnerable. Allow them in, allow the energy in, because it's telling you to do so in order for this union to become more deeper. It's already forming. New love is forming for you. Just allow it in. Become more available to the males or the females out there that are already there for you. Okay? Improving health, another card that has to do with health. So this tree tells me that this has to do with your health, and it is improving. So whatever you are doing, keep doing it. And if you think you're not doing enough, go to a doctor and find out what else you can do in order to improve your health. Okay? Because at this time, it's getting better. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So whatever issues you have with your family, with the males in your family, your mother, your father, your siblings, let go. Forgiving and learning. It's going to raise your vibrations, open you up to new realities, and allow a romantic partner in. If you're already in a relationship, be aware that someone else is coming into your life. That's a sacred union. So if you're having issues with the person that you are with now, and you're being led to let go, release that person, then it's time to do so. If you're really in love with the person that you're with, and you want to try to fix things with them, go ahead. Do that. It will improve your health, hopefully. And it'll be like this. Eternal union. New love is forming. Perhaps you're growing from the experiences that you have already felt with this person. And new love is flourishing from that. The way that you look at each other, the way that you feel about each other, the way that you will interact with each other is going to be new, like a new person. Don't be afraid, because you've actually asked for this. You've worked hard for it. You've grown from your experiences, and now you're becoming a new person, like the swan. You're transforming from the ugly duckling, or from the ugly relationship that you were experiencing, to the new one, to something new, just by being still, by being yourself, by growing spiritually, karmically, by opening up and becoming more vulnerable to the person that you already are with. And if you're not with anybody, you have someone very special coming into your life. So kudos for you. This is the first time I've ever used this deck. I've had it for years. Many. I need to color some. And the Emperor again. I've gotten the Emperor, I think, for all three piles. That means that working on your stability, becoming a leader of your own projects, love, whatever it is, of your own life. The building blocks of your life. A fire sign that could be coming into your life, namely an Aries. The because that stands for Aries. Getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Your head. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Yourself, the image that you put out to others, is very important. Again, becoming more vulnerable, more feminine if you're a female. If you're a male, opening up that feminine side, because we are all composed of male and female, yin and yang, light and dark. Letting go of control issues, becoming more feminine, or just being more vulnerable, more kind, more loving, more empathic, more nurturing to your female is going to make you so attractive. If males only knew how attractive that makes them to females, they would definitely be like, oh, I'm a flower child, you know, be whipping around little rose all day between their teeth and putting their hand up every now and then. That doesn't make you effeminate. It just opens you up to a whole other world of females. So if you're a male and you're single and you happen to be listening to this, forget. Don't forget. Become more vulnerable. You're going to become a hell of a lot more attractive to the females in your life than not. Okay, so the Star card has flipped over. This signifies hope, following divine guidance, healing, becoming more intuitive. Very good. Seven of Swords. You're going to take your party and go exit stage left and change on a dime. The things that you have been doing up to now, you may not continue to do them, and you may change. So if you are in a partnership, you may go in a different direction if you meet this divine partner that you're supposed to be meeting. So keep that in mind, because it is coming. Okay, that's 2 cards. Knight of Cups. Someone that offers you romance or a cup of love, or you yourself offering it to someone else that you meet. 10 of Swords. So being stabbed in the back, changing your life from all the struggles and anxiety and negative thinking and things that you have done to yourself is going to change really quickly, because a lot of good things are coming into your life. You just need to open yourself up to that. And yes, think more positive thoughts, so that positive man that's supposed to be entering your life, or female, finally shows up. And it's going to happen soon, because here's the Fool beginning the journey again to move his life or her life forward in a positive way. I love you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick romance reading. I think it turned out very, very good. I like this new way of doing it, and I may continue doing it this way on a monthly basis. I love you. Have a blessed evening, and please leave your comments down below. Please thumbs up my videos so that YouTube moves me up in the ranks, because I have been like MIA for quite some time and I need to work it up again. I love you. I'll keep posting from my heart to yours, and send me some good thoughts, and I'll post again soon. Bye.